Greetings, Lord Captains, or Acolytes I should say from now on. Ghost here, and this time I'm talking about Dark Heresy, the next CRPG by Owlcat Games, based on the Warhammer 40,000 setting. Dark Heresy's first companion trailer has arrived, and it introduces a character who might become one of the standouts in the entire game. His name is COGG, an Ogryn bonehead with a brutal combat style, a complicated past, and a story that seems to fit perfectly in the Warhammer 40,000 lore. Today I am taking a full look at who COGG is, how Ogryns fit into the wider Warhammer 40k universe, and what this reveal tells us about the direction Owlcat is taking with Dark Heresy. The companion reveal trailer is only 53 seconds long, but it gives us a clear picture of COGG's role in the party. Visually he is massive, towering over other companions and every enemy on the screen. His movements are heavy and deliberate, and the attacks shown highlight the raw power that defines Ogryns on the battlefield. COGG fights up close. He delivers crushing blows that look capable of ending an enemy instantly. Even in this short trailer, Owlcat communicates his personality through animation and design art. He fights and kills almost casually, with none of the hesitation you would expect from an Astra Militarum soldier. To understand why this character matters, it helps to know who Ogryns are. Ogryns are a type of abhuman, meaning a descendant of baseline human settlers that the Imperium actually tolerates. This is rare because, as we know, most mutated or altered human offshoots are hunted or purged, unless the Imperium needs them, like the navigators we met in Rogue Trader. Ogryns are another exception for a number of reasons, not only for their strength and endurance, but once indoctrinated, they are absolutely loyal to the God Emperor and the Imperium. They are huge, incredibly strong, and incredibly durable. On the battlefield, they serve in the Astra Militarum as frontline shock troops. They absorb fire that would kill an ordinary human instantly. They crush the enemy, break formations, and keep fighting even after sustaining horrific injuries. Their intelligence is limited, but their devotion to authority is absolute. And this is a perfect combination of qualities for the Imperium. Point an Ogryn toward the enemy, give a clear order, and they will carry it out with total commitment. Because of that, they are used in thousands of battles across the galaxy every single day. But COGG is not a standard Ogryn. He is a bonehead, a rare variant created by feeding a strangely smart Ogryn with a specialized cortex implant. Or I should say, he's smarter than a standard Ogryn. This augmentic improves cognitive function just enough for more advanced tasks. Boneheads can remember complex orders, follow multi-steps commands, and even perform small-scale tactical decisions. This is not common for troops that have a limiter on their weapons burst, or they'll deplete their entire ammo in the first 30 seconds of battle in a fit of rage. Boneheads still maintain the determination and physical strength of their kind, but with more discipline. The implant turns them from blunt instruments into reliable specialists, and they are highly valued wherever they serve. Owlcat provides a background that gives us a clear view of COGG's past, and it is more tragic than the trailer suggests. COGG served as conscript 0118B in the Scintillan Fusiliers, an Astra Militarum regiment known for drawing recruits from the noble families of Scintilla, the capital ward of the Calixis sector. These soldiers are proud, disciplined, and very aware of their social standing. COGG fought among them, saved their lives more than once, and fulfilled every order given to him, but they never saw him as one of their own. They mocked him, calling him COGG, comparing his thought process to the grinding calculations of a cogitator. Apparently, they consider him a tool and not a person, more than in the usual Imperium standards. Still, he served faithfully until a tragedy brought his time with the regiment to an abrupt end. Owlcat has not revealed what happened, but whatever the event was, it left COGG abandoned in the depths of Hive Sibelius, a forgotten tool of war left in the bowels of the dangerous Underhive. Or, probably, he was the danger for the Underhive dangers. At some point, an acolyte of the Inquisition discovers him and decides to claim him. COGG is still confused about these new circumstances, but his instinct is unchanged. He follows orders, thinking they come from the God Emperor himself, protects his allies, and turns his considerable strength against the enemies of humanity. I think the central question of his personal story arc is, can he grow into more than a disposable weapon? Or is he destined to remain a tool, used by those who command him? This is a grim future in which there is only war, after all. Owlcat Owlcat typically designs companions with clear roles, and COGG's presentation suggests a frontline bruiser, so we should reasonably expect very high toughness, strong melee options, and abilities centered on controlling space and absorbing enemy pressure. His animation hints at simple but devastating attacks, and maybe even environmental interactions or charge mechanics. His bonehead status could influence his progression. Perhaps he will have unique talents representing his giant weapon of war status. Dialogue options may reflect his loyalty or his confusion in unfamiliar situations. Outside of battle, will he be more than just comic relief? We'll see. Even with a short trailer, COGG already stands out as a companion with strong potential. I'm already liking him. His design captures the brutality of an Ogryn soldier and may hint at the vulnerability of a discarded warrior searching for a purpose. His loyalty, strength, and understated personality could make him a perfect addition to a Dark Heresy party. I'll be covering more companions, more lore, and the Dark Heresy Open Alpha when it launches on December 16th. If you want a full deep dive into Ogryns as a species, or more breakdowns like this, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.